Today we're going to take a look at a bike that doesn't get too much attention on my channel. This is my 1995 Schwinn 100th Anniversary Cruiser Deluxe, simply nicknamed the Cobra Cruiser. I picked up this bike last summer for $100 off Craigslist. It originally had black tires, but they were so dry rotted I had to replace them. It had plenty of surface rust and probably hadn't seen the streets in 10 years. It was the perfect candidate for a cheap project bike. At the time I only had my road bike, which I love, but wanted something I could just cruise around on and not worry about average speeds and watts. I frequently go on a Tuesday night social ride, and this classy chassis is the perfect machine for it. It's easy to ride, very stable, and actually a ton of fun. This thing is 50 pounds of the finest Taiwanese Hi-Ten Steel American money could buy in 1995. It combines a single speed with a coaster brake, which is just as classic as apple pie and baseball. The 100th Anniversary Edition adds appointments such as a Springer fork for ultimate comfort, custom sticker on the seat tube, AS or Arnold Schwinn labeled bolts, bike rack, and of course a dope looking tank. It isn't the most efficient bike in the world, but it screams pure nostalgia. So far I've replaced the tires of these amazing looking cream Continental retro rides, put on this vintage saddle I bought off eBay, and cleaned off as much surface rust as I could with Diet Coke and foil. This actually worked really well. I had this homemade basket on it for convenience to hold crap, but eventually took it off for more street cred. This isn't a show bike by any means. It has a small amount of rust, chips, and scratches. The grips are falling apart, and it squeaks more than your dog's favorite chew toy, but I think it just adds to its vintage charm. After a year of ownership, this bike has been many things to me. A bike to work on and restore, a bike for social events, a bike to relax on, and most importantly, a bike to have fun on. Every time I jump on this thing, I feel like a 10-year-old. I just want to go explore on it and not worry about being the fastest rider. This bike is a humble reminder that you don't need to spend a fortune on a bike to get outside and enjoy the cycling world. This bike is perfect for someone new to cycling, or just a casual rider who goes out every now and then. It's cheap, easy to maintain, and will make you look pimpin' as hell anywhere you go. On the downside though, this thing is very heavy and may discourage the newest riders. You can get this thing up to decent speeds, but not without expelling a ton of energy. Here I am passing some guy on a social ride, and the look on his face is kind of priceless. Hills suck on it, but it kind of helps you build leg muscle. Cornering isn't that great either, although you can do some fun skids with the coaster brake. All in all, I've loved owning this bike. It's been super reliable. As far as maintenance goes, it doesn't really require too much. I just wash it every now and then, lube the chain, and it's good to go. Like I said, it's surprisingly stable and solid. It gives you a lot of confidence if you are new to riding. It's just easy to get on and go. It's also something I don't worry about getting stolen too much. I still lock it up, but I'd rather get this $100 bike get stolen rather than my, expensive road bike. So that's about it. I just want to do a quick overview on this bike. You'll probably be seeing more of it in the future. Thanks for checking out the Cobra Cruiser, and we'll see you next Sunday.
Avoid the water, avoid it. I work for the water company.
Oh, for real?
That's definitely got raw sewage in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Sewer overflow.
Ah.
Yeah. There's a big switch of manholes in this part.
Oh, is there? Dang. Okay.
That's definitely got shit water in it.
I appreciate it. I'm glad I wore pants.